Hi, this is Danielle Lewis, owner and CTO, that's Chief Travel Officer of Selfish Me Travel, coming at you with the latest travel industry news. The European Union is set to kick off their ETIAS Travel Authorization Program early 2024 for all non-EU citizens visiting on short-term stays of less than 90 days within a 180-day period. What does ETIAS stand for? European Travel Information and Authorization System, and it's often referred to as the ETIAS visa. Here is a list of the 30 EU countries that will require an ETIAS sometime in 2024. Austria, Belgium, Bulgaria, Croatia, Cyprus, the Czech Republic, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Iceland, Italy, Latvia, Liechtenstein, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Malta, the Netherlands, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Slovakia, Slovenia, Spain, Sweden, and Switzerland. An exact start date has not yet been released, so before entering into any of the countries listed above, you will have to apply for the ETIAS online. Link is in the description. It should be a relatively simple process. You will only need your passport and a credit card. The cost will be €7, which is about $7.40 per person for those who are between the ages of 18 and 70 years old. Those who are under 18 or over 70 can apply for free. Family members of EU citizens can also do not have to apply or do not have to pay to apply. No recommendations yet on how early you should apply, but the approval process should only take... Ooh, wow. Are we still live? I guess we are. I hope we are. That was funny. Sorry about that. Let me make sure this is in here good. My goodness. The approval process should only take up to a few hours, from a few hours to 4 days at most. However, if EU authorities need more documentation or an interview with the applicant, the process could take up to 30 days. So again, a date has not been finalized yet, but it's going to be sometime early in 2024. So once your ETIAS visa is approved, it is valid for 3 years or until your passport expires, whichever comes first. Once again, no exact date has been released yet, but after a 2-year delay, the EU is ready to get started. I'll keep you updated, but all expectations point to January 1, 2024. In other travel visa news, the UK hopes to have its Electronic Travel Authorisation, ETA, implemented by the end of 2024. You remember Brexit, right? The UK is no longer part of the EU. So the UK countries are England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Stay tuned to this channel for the UK's e-visa start dates at or near the end of 2024. The U.S. State Department has been updating its travel advisories recently. So if you're registered for the STEP, Smart Traveler Enrollment Program, link in the description, you should have received several STEP notifications for Spain, Turkey, Italy, France, South Africa, etc. in the last week or so. So far, those countries have a level 2, which is exercise increased caution, while Botswana, which also came out, I think today, is level 1, exercise normal caution. Amsterdam's city council voted to recommend a ban on large cruise ships from docking in the center of the city as part of its effort to cut back on the number of tourists visiting the city, as well as reduce pollution. The initial report caused a stir in the cruise world until it was clarified to be a recommendation only, because Amsterdam is a major stop for ocean and river cruises. Many discussions and investigations from all parties involved, like the local port authority all the way up to several international organizations, are needed before any real movement might be made on this vote. A heat wave is affecting the world. Europe especially is suffering from extreme temperatures, wildfires, overcrowding, and a lack of air conditioning in most accommodations. The brutal heat has caused evacuations on a few Greek islands. I need to get that fixed. The brutal heat has caused evacuations on a few Greek islands, plus some popular tourist attractions like the Parthenon in Athens and the Colosseum in Rome have had to close either during the daylight hours or close completely. U.S. passports are still estimated at 10 to 13 weeks processing for routine and 7 to 9 weeks for expedited. These estimates do not include the 2 weeks for the applications to arrive by mail at the passport agency or processing center, and it does not include the 2 weeks for you to receive your completed passport in the mail after they process it. So in essence, it could be, you could add 4 weeks on to the 10 to 13 weeks processing for routine and 4 weeks onto the 7 to 9 weeks processing for expedited. As previously mentioned, new applicants and children, for new applicants only and children, special passport acceptance fairs, link in the description, are taking place around the country in August. So they took place in July, August, and now it's been extended through September 2023. Also, as mentioned before, for most of these fairs, you must make an appointment in advance via the link on the website. Effective January 1, cruisers on sailings that visit the Bahamas can expect to pay more port taxes, even if they've already paid in full with their cruise lines. And as a result of that tax increase, the cruise lines are reaching out by email to book guests to let them know that they may have to pay a little bit more for their cruise. This is Danielle Lewis of Selfish Me Travel, a full-service travel agency with a focus on helping busy women plan selfishly indulgent culinary and wildlife vacations. Let me take away the stress of research and planning while you pack your bags, sit back, and enjoy your time away. Peace.